What's up guys, it's Eric and Marcus from Rare Candy, and today we're coming at you with one of our biggest channel updates in quite some time. Also, we're going to be giving away a free booster box of Burning Shadows, but more on that later. But yeah, so since starting this channel, we've had a ton of support. We're, at the time of filming, I think right about 10K subscribers, and it's just been absolutely crazy basically how our channel has taken off. So I just want to say big shout out to you guys for making all this happen. But unfortunately, due to running our channel, we've run into things like time constraints and money restraints, which have been kind of negatively affecting some things at the channel, kind of behind the scenes. So most notably our day jobs and the time we've had to spend there, combined with the costs of being competitive players and the time and money it takes to actually buy the equipment to edit our videos and the time to actually make them. We've decided to reach out to the community and try to lock arms with you guys to help ensure that we can put out videos on a much more frequent basis and also at the quality that you guys deserve with the production values that we want to give you guys. And so for that reason, we've decided to start a Patreon.
So basically, Patreon is a crowdfunding platform for ongoing content creators like you boys at Rare Candy, and it allows our patrons to give us a monthly pledge, kind of like a virtual tip jar. It's cool because it enables us to keep making content for you guys on the Pokemon TCG, and we can give you guys cool rewards and perks for your pledge.
So why a Patreon account? It really comes down to two things: time and money. So as we've kind of hinted at, it's very time intensive to actually run a YouTube channel. We spend a large portion of our time editing videos, testing out lists to potentially make decks on, creating graphics for all of our videos, promoting the content we've made on social media sites, creating the videos themselves. So you can see how sometimes it gets to be where we have inconsistent weeks where we're not putting out the same amount of videos all the time, and sometimes not at the same quality with the same production values that we would like to as well. So even though it's technically free to have a YouTube account, there's still all sorts of other costs associated with running a Pokemon TCG YouTube account. So things like editing software, photo editing software, microphones, recording equipment, travel expenses to go to tournaments and provide coverage for you guys, buying products to open on the channel, doing product giveaways. So all of these costs add up and at times can be a little bit challenging to consistently afford for you guys.
So you're probably thinking, that sounds cool and all, but what's in it for me? Which is totally normal to think. So hopefully we made some cool rewards to give out to you guys. Depending on what you guys decide to pledge, you'll earn access to things like one-on-one deck advice, choosing what videos we create, exclusive Candy Crew merch, and more. One thing we want to make clear is that we're not going to be hiding any of our normal content behind like a Patreon paywall. If you guys decide that you don't want to make a pledge, that's totally cool. You'll still be able to enjoy all of our normal content as usual.
So to get the ball rolling, we're actually going to be giving away an entire booster box of Burning Shadows like we mentioned earlier to one of our lucky patrons that we have. So we do have a goal listed on our Patreon account. So once the goal for the booster box has been met, we're going to choose one of our patrons at random, regardless of their pledge amount, and they're going to get an entire booster box for free on top of any other perks or rewards they are already getting for their pledge. And giveaways are something we actually really like enjoying doing on this channel, but especially for something like a booster box, it's quite costly, and something like a Patreon account really helps ensure that we can do more of these giveaways at this type of size. So if you're interested in joining the Candy Crew on Patreon, definitely feel free to check out the link below in the description. Or alternatively, if you guys have any comments or questions or concerns, you need those addressed first, definitely let us know below in the comment section too. That way we can maybe remedy any of those concerns you guys might have. But at the end of the day, we want this to be something that's mutually beneficial, obviously not only for us, but for you guys as well. We want to make sure that you are fairly rewarded and compensated for any pledges that you guys might decide to give us. But also too, at the end of the day, whether it's becoming a patron, getting something from our online store, or just watching our videos, we're super fortunate and grateful for everything we've been able to do so far on the channel. But just want to say thanks for the continued support, and if nothing else, we'll see you guys in the next one, okay?